What is up? It's your boy Ch1 running music, and today I kind of want to go over my final thoughts and opinions on Chapter 4, Season 4 in general, give it a good rating or a bad rating in terms of like if this is potentially the best season of all time. But anyways, if you do enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. I do make music and video game content on the channel. There's other things I might do in the near future, but as always, let's get started. So, without a shadow of a doubt, this was one of the best seasons of all time, in my personal opinion. The way that this season was not leaked is a very good, in my personal opinion. And like all the weapons were really good. They were really decent though. I'll get into that in a little bit. The battle pass was just really nice. It was like there was like one or two skins that I really liked, but all the other skins were really good. Um, in terms of like map changes, not really a whole lot, but we did get like 3 new POIs in general that replaced one of them, maybe even more that I can remember of. I know they replaced the Citadel with one of the new POIs. So, but yeah. But continuing on what I said, I think the updates were really phenomenal. I think the only thing that should have been a little bit better was Fortnite mirrors, but in my opinion, this was a little bit better in terms of last year's Fortnite mirrors because last year it was just a little lackluster. Alright, now we're going to talk about the weapons. So, the Infiltrator pump shotgun is alright in terms of like, it's good when you're hitting your shots. I missed all my shots. I wish I could post up gameplay of it so you could actually see that I'm not really good with it. And then the Twin Mag AR is one of the worst guns in the game. I got you there, didn't I? No, I'm joking. The Twin Mag AR is one of the best ARs in the game. Like really, if you hit your shots with it, it's like the Foundation's MK assault rifle or the MK Alpha or the assault rifle, whatever it is, and it's like the red eye. Combine those two and you get the best AR of all time. I've used this weapon a ton of times in my loadouts, and it's really good. The scoped SMG is alright. It's not really that good in terms of like, SMGs, but there's like a lot of other better SMGs out there besides that one, but it's still not bad. The rocket ram was a game changer to this. Like, yeah, in terms of like mobility, it's really good, and it was really useful when this season came out. It was really useful. We didn't have the kinetic blade. We didn't have that until it was added like in Fortnite mirrors, obviously. So now this leads me to the items. So we got the shield EMP grenade, not grenade, but the, all that. We got that, and this was used to disable turrets, cameras, cars, etc. And I think this one was useful as well, because you can literally just shut someone's vehicle off, and then they're forced to get out, and then you have to fight them. Or you can turn off the turrets or the cameras so that they wouldn't spot you. I think this was a good one in my personal book. And then we got the business turret, which is really good, especially if you're trying to res somebody or trying to bring them back in the reboot van. I think that one was a really good change. It was like something that you would, try to use in defense in terms of like, in that as a whole. Now in the OG days of Fortnite, we did have turrets, but they were OP. Let's just say that they were OP as ever. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I did forget about the sticky grenade launcher. That one was a nice addition. It's like the clingers, if you guys remember those, you used to throw them, and then they combined it with the grenade launcher. So I think that was a really good one. It got annoying and it got nerfed, but hey, it's still a really good item in my personal opinion as well. But anyways, enough of me talking about the weapons. Let's talk about the battle pass. So the first skin that we unlock in the battle pass is No Chance. He's an alright skin. I've heard and seen a lot of people hate on the skin, but he's good low key in my personal opinion. I've used him a few times, but after that I don't really want him. And there's one skin that tops it, and I'll get to that in a second. After that we get Piper Pace, which I think is a really good skin. I actually like this is one of my favorites. I got two. Remember I said I had 2 favorites in this battle pass. So Piper Pace is one of them. She's a really good skin. So that one's good. The next one is Fish Stick. Now this one's a really really funny one. This is supposed to be the meme skin of this season, which they did a really good job with. It's really cool in general. And the next one is May. This one is a really, really, really good skin. May is one of, if not one of my favorite anime skins of all time. I know I say that because I'm a nerd for anime skins. I'm a sucker for them. This one is special. I like this one. Next one is Antonia. This one's a really good one. I like Antonia. Antonia's a good battle pass skin in general. Next one is Kabilame. Now, I've seen and tons of people just rip on this skin, saying it's the worst skin, saying that Nick 30 deserved this skin and all that. And just because he got his skin first, that doesn't mean that others are not going to get theirs after him. So I think Kabilame is a really good battle pass skin. He's really good. Kato Thorn is a really good tier 100 skin as well. He's a really, really, really good tier 100 skin. He's original. I think he was like, there's 3 of them that were original in this season. Not this season, but this whole chapter. We only had one crossover skin being the tier 100, and that was Optimus Prime, and that was last season. So we got an original one. And then for the secret skin for this season, we have Ahsoka Tano. If you're a fan of Star Wars, you'll like this. If you're not, then you're probably not going to like this in general. To me personally, she's alright, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like Star Wars, but not like a massive fan of Star Wars in general. And I know there's gonna be a lot of things that I forgot, like they added the C4, they involved the science pistol, the sniper, etc. But you know, that's cool. At least we got those back in the game. At least make it feel like a heist theme. And speaking of heist, I think they did a really, really good job on the display cases, the music that you would go when you go to the POIs, the brand new ones. I think it was really like a heist vibe to it. It felt really, really good. And if you really feeling nostalgia, this was a little bit of a reference to Chapter 2, Season 2. Remember that season? Remember that was a spy season in general? Oh man, that was really good. They really topped off with this. So I think personally this is oh man, that's really hard. I'm not sure which one's better, this one or Chapter 2 Season 2. They're up there for sure in terms of like heist and theme in general. But overall, what do I think of this season? Well, I think this season is definitely hands down one of the best seasons that they ever came out of all time. In terms of like after that, I think Chapter 4 Season 2, Chapter 4 Season 1, and then Chapter 4 Season 3. Yeah, that season was bad. Chapter 4 Season 3. That was the worst season of all time. But overall, I think I give this season a 9.5 out of 10. And I know that's a high rating, but the reason why it's not a 10 out of 10 is because, like I said, Fortnite should have been better. And that the fact that they nerfed slurs, but it was needed because pros were taking advantage of it. But that I give a rating of 9.5 out of 10. I think this season was definitely one of the best seasons, and I'm gonna keep saying it. It was really a really good season. And before I go, ladies and gentlemen, they have been teasing Chapter 1 lately. If you guys are just living under a rock or you just don't know what's going on, they teased Fortnite Chapter 1 coming back, and they're saying that Season 5 through X is going to come back. And I'm not sure if that's really what's going to happen. But the time we're recording, we did hear that mantling and sprinting is going to get disabled. I'm not sure in general if Zero Build is going to get removed because the Chapter 1 and 2 maps weren't designed to be Zero Build. So I'm a little skeptical on that, but we'll just have to wait and see. But Chapter 1 is confirmed to come back next season as in general. But anyways, that wraps up the video, guys. If you enjoyed, like I said, like and subscribe. And this was just all in my opinions. So if you have any different opinions, let me know down in the comments. And I'll leave it to you guys. Do you think this was the best season out of this whole chapter? Personally, I think it was. And I'll see you guys in Chapter 1. Peace.